George, the power plays, India made 39 for 4, you made 28 for 5. Was it really that hard to play the new ball on that pitch?
Well, that would suggest it was. It certainly, I don't think, was doing a great deal. There was a little bit of swing, but nothing unplayable. It was a wicket that we'd played on the other day, and I don't think there were any gremlins in it. So it was probably just a good lesson, I guess, of what two new balls are going to be capable of. I think you're going to have good techniques, perhaps be a little bit more patient than what we're used to at the start of your innings in one-day cricket.
Shiel Berry, Sunday Telegraph. Could you please tell us what the latest is about your captain, Michael Clarke?
Much the same as this morning. It's just precautionary, really, with him. I mean, it's his back, which is always going to be the issue with Pup. He's just had some stiffness there in the last couple of days, and obviously with such an important tournament, we didn't really see fit to risk him in these games, and a reasonably big summer coming up after this tournament as well. So it's very much a case of managing him almost on a day-by-day basis.
It's almost impossible that he'll play on Saturday, isn't it?
That's certainly the plan at the moment. That's what we're aiming towards, and I think that's what he's aiming towards, that he'll be available Saturday, yeah.
Captain, do you think that match like this dent your preparation for the tournament?
It's not ideal. Yeah, I don't think you ever want to have a game like that in any, whether it's a practice game or not. So it's not something that we'd be particularly happy with. I mean, I thought we started pretty well with the ball, but just fell away a little bit. But having said that, they batted pretty well, and it looked like a very good batting wicket. And once again, we saw that if you can keep some wickets in hand, there's some plenty of runs to be had with only having 4 out at the back end. But when it came for us to respond to that with our turn with the bat, it just there wasn't much there. I thought Adam Voges batted well. He looked good. There's some ordinary shot selection. I thought they bowled quite nicely, but all in all, a pretty disappointing performance with the bat.
George, was Michael here, or was he watching the horror unfold in the hotel?
No, he's here. He's been here and just getting treatment and taking it easy. Yeah.
Quite a few catches went down, unlike Australian standards. You almost had Indians by the grip, but you let them score so many runs, almost 200 runs in the last 25 overs. What went wrong with the bowling?
With the ball? At the time, I didn't think we were doing a great deal wrong. I think we kept the pressure on. I thought they were both pretty circumspect. I saw at one stage, I think Dinesh was 61 off 95 or 96 balls. That to me says at that stage we're bowling pretty well. MS was his usual self, and he can be hard to bowl to at different stages. We did put some catches down, but mostly towards the back end. I don't think we bowled particularly badly. I wasn't standing out there getting too frustrated with how we were bowling. There's certainly some things that you do differently and things that we'll work on, but to be honest, as much as you might say that we didn't bowl as well as we liked, I thought they both batted particularly well.
If Australia were to lose Michael Clarke for this tournament, how big will that blow, and are you ready to lead Australia?
Well, 2 questions. Yeah, a huge blow. I mean, I think there's no doubt he's our best batsman and our captain, and I think he's someone that we need in the side. We certainly look forward to having in the side. As to whether I'm ready to captain, I believe so. And if that's the case, I'm of the belief that I think Pup's ready to go Saturday. Until that changes, then I'll start preparing them. But I've enjoyed my time captaining these couple of practice games. Get along well with the players. I think we've got some good leaders around me, a lot of senior players who have played a lot of cricket as well too. But I'm expecting Pup to be there.
Do these warm-ups sort of mess with the mind? I mean, as much as you say we're professional about it, with things we can learn, we want to get a psychological advantage, as much as you say that, you're playing a friendly against a side you might meet in a few days' time that means nothing. I mean, do you find that difficult?
Well, it can be, and I think a lot of these games come down to your attitude individually and as a team. We've tried to take them as seriously as possible by only playing 11 11 players. I know, sides have played all 15, and but that's up to the individual if that's what you're allowed to do. We've certainly tried to. I think, given that we've got some guys who haven't played a lot of one-day cricket, so it's important to start to deal with the pressure of knowing your role and knowing you might be in at 3 for 10, or knowing you have to bowl 4 or 5 overs because someone's not going to bowl their 10 or whatever it might be. So that's how we tried to take it. But it's not an ideal result to then have to, knowing that that's a side that you might have to come up against in the semi-finals. And on the flip side, I'm sure they'll take a lot of confidence out of the fact that they were 5 for 40 and can still get to 300. That's something they must be very pleased with.